Welcome back to the Buck Stops Here TV. For the third ever Rainbow Road Battle Royale, we have our 10 cars ready to race in this event. Remember the rules. 2 cars go head to head. They have to win two races to move on to the winner's bracket where all 5 cars will race. And then once they're the 5 cars racing, it's the first car to win 3 races. But as you can see, we have our cars lined up. We have an audience down there to the left, and then a little Easter egg of what we might see for the next race coming down the road for the Rainbow Road Battle Royale number 4. So let's just get right into it for this race. And oh, can't forget, we have the king of the course, the Acura NSX, that beat out the Kia from last race. So let's go into it. Let's see how these cars race, and we'll see which one's the fastest. So we're starting with our 2 first cars. We got limited grip in lane 1. And in lane 5, we have the Hot Wheels Batmobile from the TV series, I think in the 60s. So we're gonna see how these cars race. So for the first time, we'll do the fun intro race. Here we go for Rainbow Road Battle Royale number 3. Wow, and that limited grip flew around the corner on the first, or on the final turn in there. So we got some fast car here with the limited grip. I do think the longer body of the Batmobile might be an issue for it, but we'll see. Can the limited grip sweep in this race? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And surely it does. So we got our first eliminated vehicle. It's going to go in the pit of despair. The Batmobile is not fast enough to hang in the series here. So we're going to leave them down here, and we're going to go on to our next 2 cars, 2 yellow cars. First car racing in the first lane is the Aston Martin. It's going to go up against, in lane 5, the 1996 Dodge Viper. 2 really cool, sweet cars in the yellow with their fun details. So here we go in the second race. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that Dodge Viper won in lane 5. Looked like the Aston Martin was struggling to get down the course. Maybe these longer cars are going to have a harder time. We'll see. Maybe that's the theme here. So in winner in lane 5 was the Dodge Viper. Here we go. Next race. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, and Dodge Viper wins in a sweep. So he's moving on. He'll be joining the limited grip in this race. So we'll throw in the Aston Martin into the pit of despair. And now we got a 1956 Ford truck up against, I believe, the 73 Honda Civic Custom. Lane 1, we got our nice black Ford truck and the red Honda Civic. I think Timothy wanted the Honda Civic to win. We'll see. But the fan favorite is this red pickup truck. We'll see which one gets down the course first in 3, 2, 1. Wow, and that Honda Civic is fast, and it looks like the pickup truck flipped over. Hopefully that is just a one-off thing, and we can see it maybe compete in this next race. So we're moving on to the next race. If the Honda Civic wins here, we will see it go through. Can the Ford truck end up taking at least a win and challenging for a third race? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it just flipped. I think it's too top heavy. Man, that is so frustrating. Look how cool this car is. I know you can see it there. What a cool car. Maybe it'd be more successful in a straightaway race. But as for right now, the Rainbow Road claims its third victim and third winner. So we got an interesting race coming up next with a very interesting Hot Wheels fantasy car, the Feline Lucky. it will come down the track and actually wave its fist. And then for the first ever, we're racing a Hot Wheels treasure hunt that we've unboxed. The Chevrolet from the 2025 series. So here we go. A lot of people like to see this cat win just because they like how unique it is. So 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, it struggled to gain some speed in the initial release, and that Chevrolet looked pretty fast, even though it's long, has a good wheelbase. So it won Chevrolet the treasure hunt, won in lane 5. We'll see if switching up the lanes makes a difference here. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. We've had clean sweeps all the way through. Unfortunately, the fan favorite Mainline Lucky is joining the others in the pit of despair. And the Chevrolet moves on to the final round. Next, we have a 1983 Porsche racing in the first lane. And a Hot Wheels fantasy car, very short wheelbase. Looks like a cone crusher or cone shaker or something like that. Racing against the Porsche. It's an interesting race. You got two kind of smaller vehicles. We'll see who takes the first race in 3, 2, 1, go. It did look like lane 5. It did trigger going first. So that fantasy car looked really fast around the corner. I think this Porsche is pretty fast. But this fantasy car might be one of the fastest cars in this group here. Can it win in lane 1, though, and beat the Porsche in lane 5? We'll see. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, we got our first split. It did look like lane 5 was a little bit faster, so we are going to switch it up for the final race, racing out of lane 2 and lane 4 to see who will move on to the final round. So we saved the last round in this first stage. So a good matchup it ended up looking. We might have to see if there's a photo finish here. We'll see if the finish line actually triggers. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And the Porsche ends up beating the cone shaker, and it will share the rest of the group winners. And there is joining with the others in the pit of despair. So there are our 5 cars right here that are going to be joining and racing. Remember, the first 3 wins will move on and try to challenge the Acura NSX as the king of the course. So the hard part is remembering which ones go in what lane. So we're going to try to organize these in the right way moving forward. So we got 3. The third winner here is the Civic. The Dodge Viper raced out of lane 2 for this first round. We're going to switch them into each round. But typically, if you can win from those inside lanes, you're in pretty good shape. So here we go. We'll see this first race in the finals here. So we'll do the others. We'll do the sound here for the start of the first time of the second stage. And we'll go once we see the green lights. I love the features here in the Mario Kart edition. Okay, that Dodge Viper was clear and clearly ahead of all the other ones. So we're going to move him. He wins the first one. So we have to remember the Viper has 1 win out of lane 2. We're going to move all of these and shift them down 1 more lane, and then that'll help me figure everything out. Here's Civic in lane 4, Dodge Viper here in lane 3, limited grip lane 1. This is where it always gets confusing. So the Porsche is going to move into lane 1, and the Chevrolet in lane 5, which has number 5 on it. Maybe it'll be lucky racing out of lane 5. Here we go. Dodge Viper needs to win 2 more. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and it does. It looks like it's clearly at this point in time not slowing down. So we'll take these cars again. We'll move them down. Lane 4 for the Viper. Lane 3 for this guy. Lane 2 for the Porsche. And we may have our first ever clean sweep. We have never seen that in a race in the finals. But does that mean it's going to be faster than the Acura NSX? We can only find out here. So here we go. Let's line them up and straighten them out. If the Dodge Viper wins in lane 4, it will be moving on right away to challenge the Acura NSX. We'll find out. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, it did look like it got beat at the end, and we lost the balance here on one of our props here. We'll raise it back up. But the Honda Civic wins a race. For those who put the Honda Civic as one of the winners, we'll find out. But will this bode well for the Viper in lane 5? Lane 5 has been pretty fast. We're going to find out. So the Civic won in lane 5. Viper will start in lane 5. And Civic will be in lane 1. Pick up the rest of the 3 cars here. Going in lane 4, lane 3, and lane 1. Or lane 2. 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's see who takes this next race. The race, I believe, race 4. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, the Civic fell off the map, and that means we see the Dodge Viper take the race. We'll leave the Civic down there and kind of in that pit of despair as it fell off the map at the course there. So all these other ones will join the rest in the pit of despair, not able to move on and challenge the Acura NSX. So, for all that voted for the lovely 96 Dodge Viper, we'll see it challenge the Acura NSX. Here we go. We're going to put the Acura in lane 1 and in lane 5, the Dodge Viper. Now, will the Dodge Viper have a little bit of an edge as its wheels have been running? It's seen the race here multiple times already. Or will the cool Acura NSX take the victories? So in the finals here we go. For the king of the course, best 2 out of 3. Wow, that may have been a photo finish. It looked like the NSX triggered in lane 1. It could have been down to a millimeter there. We're going to go with the NSX winning in lane 1 and hope that if it wasn't fair, that the Viper will win here in lane 1 and Acura in lane 5. But I do think it did just edge it out at the end in lane 1. So we're going to give that win to the Acura NSX in 3, 2, 1. In lane 1, oh my goodness, these cars are very fast. And the Viper does trigger that first lane win. So this is going to be the final. They both lanes, lane 1s have been the winner. We're going to move the Acura to lane 2, and then we're going to see the Dodge Viper in lane 4. This is for the win. This is to maybe retain the king of the course with the NSX, or will we see another king of the course dethroned one week after another? It is in the yellow lane. So here we go. Final race to determine the king of the course. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it looked like the NSX stumbled on something on its way down. Did it hit something? Wow, okay. We have a new king of the course. That's just how it works. Sometimes you don't go down those bumps very well. And we have a new winner. It is the 1996 Dodge Viper in the yellow and black racing stripes. That's awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in and watching the Buck Stops Here TV. If you enjoy these videos and you want to share this with your friends, go ahead and do so. I know some people that have already done that. Like the video, share it with your friends. But we thank you so much for tuning in and joining us in this race. So we're going to put the new king of the course. So each week, there's been a new king of the course. Maybe that's because those kings just keep winning on those race days. Those wheels are going. We'll find out. But join us next time. There's going to be a fun race, a little Easter egg of which cars are going to be racing in the next event. Well, thanks again from the Buck Stops Here TV.